jumping away over 3 miles in the Bedmax Northern Area Conditions Race, and Harjo in the vivid red jacket heads on down to fence at number 1 from Annie Magic, who was quite hesitant on the approach and nowhere near as quickly across as Harjo. Annie Magic racing in second, Courting Flow is in third, and then follows Shantu Moon, who is in front of Sir Pat and Economic Editor as they now head down towards the second fence. It will be Harjo taking it in front of Annie Magic, who was a winner here of a fairly dramatic closing race a few weeks ago. Annie Magic will jump this open ditch in second, with Courting Flow across it in third, and then in fourth Shantu Moon, followed at the back by Sir Pat in the green jacket, yellow sleeves, and at the inside Economic Editor. Left-handed they go and into the back straight for the first time, and Harjo has the lead. Jumps it well again, backing off the fence. Annie Magic has lost second place now to Courting Flow, who under Christy Finesse has got up into second place. Going on now to fence 5. Harjo across in front from Courting Flow and Annie Magic, Shantu Moon at Sir Pat and Economic Editor. Racing down the back straight, a left-handed turn on its way, and it continues to be Harjo, showing by around about 2 lengths or so to Annie Magic and Courting Flow. And they've got a little break on the other runners now. There must be 4 and 8 lengths back to in fourth at Shantu Moon, who races just in front of Sir Pat and Economic Editor. So a couple of races going on at the moment for the price of 1. They're all safely across the fence along the left-hand side of the track, and they continue to be towed along by Harjo and Jessica Rennie, bringing them on up the hill, back towards the entrance to the home straight, about 2 lengths ahead of Annie Magic, who races in second, and then in third Courting Flow. This trio remain clear of Shantu Moon, the red sleeves along the inside of Sir Pat, and last of all is Economic Editor. 3 plain fences in the home straight. Harjo and Annie Magic are the leading pair. Courting Flow a couple of lengths behind them in third. 10 lengths now back to Sir Pat, who's moved up into fourth, just in front of Shantu Moon and Economic Editor. Coming now to the middle fence in the home straight. Harjo, Annie Magic, Courting Flow, Shantu Moon, Sir Pat and Economic Editor. The fence which will be the last next time. Harjo jumping well in front from in second place. Quite tight at the moment, Annie Magic and Courting Flow. Annie Magic just in front of Courting Flow. And then this break back to the other 3, none of whom are panicking just yet, as they now embark on the final circuit in this, the Bedmax Northern Area Conditions Race. And Harjo and Jessica Rennie with Annie Magic, Lucy Brown over to the inside. Now moving up to almost disputed with Courting Flow and Christy Furness back in third, and they remain well clear of Sir Pat and Joe Walton around the outside of Shantu Moon and Sean Cameron. They came over the next plain fence, Economic Editor jumping it in last under Sam Herdman. And at that previous fence again, Annie Magic was noticeably slow, and it is Harjo continuing to take them away from us. Courting Flow is now the nearest pursuer, with Annie Magic back in third as they come over another. Back in behind them at Sir Pat, jumping more fluently than both at Shantu Moon and Economic Editor. Last of the ditches, and Harjo continues to jump well in front. It is Harjo about to take the left-handed turn into the back straight, showing by more than a length over Courting Flow. 2.5 lengths back in third is Annie Magic, still 8 lengths back to Sir Pat, who is coming a little closer now as they race to the first fence over in the back straight. Harjo barely a length ahead of Courting Flow. Annie Magic is being pushed along now, just struggling to keep up with them, back in third. 5 lengths away in fourth is Sir Pat as they come over the next. And in behind Sir Pat, those Shantou Moon and Economic Editor, who's been patiently ridden. They gallop now towards the end of the back straight, and it is Harjo a length in front of Courting Flow. There's now 6 lengths back to Annie Magic, who's gradually being caught for third by Sir Pat, and then Shantou Moon and Economic Editor. But you wouldn't rule any of them out at this stage, as they now make the uphill climb, going across the road and towards 4 out. And it is still Harjo front running here from Courting Flow in second. Up now to 4 out then. Harjo will have the lead. From in second, Courting Flow. Annie Magic took it in third. Then Sir Pat around the outside. Followed next by Shantou Moon, and driven along in last is Economic Editor. So up the hill they come, with from here less than half a mile to travel, and 3 more plain fences to jump. And Harjo and Jessica Rennie continue to show the way here. It is Harjo making the run into the home straight to Courting Flow along the inside. Annie Magic is back in third as Harjo heads on down to the fence where it all went wrong a couple of weeks ago. But Courting Flow along the inside is challenging strongly. Harjo and Courting Flow are together. They are clear of Sir Pat, who's now taken third from Annie Magic, and then Economic Editor and Shantou Moon. Going now to 2 out, on the far side in the green cap, Courting Flow. Near side, Harjo is battling all the way. They are 10 lengths away from Sir Pat, who blundered back in third. A good scrap going towards the final fence, Harjo and Courting Flow. Harjo and Courting Flow, there's nothing in it as they set up the run-in together. Courting Flow moves a neck ahead, but Harjo is fighting all the way and finding more on the run to the line. A game effort here from Harjo. Makes most to win under Jessica Rennie, who's absolutely delighted. Harjo goes on to win from in second place Courting Flow, with back in third Sir Pat and Economic Editor was 4.